Once upon a time, in a small, peaceful village nestled amongst rolling green hills, there lived a cheerful little girl named Mia. Mia was a girl full of life and joy. She loved to laugh with all her heart, sing little songs to the flowers, and most of all, she loved to spend her afternoons just gazing up at the clouds drifting across the vast blue sky. Every day, as she watched the fluffy white shapes dance and change, she would whisper a little question to the wind. "I wonder if God hears me." It was a thought that tickled her mind, a gentle curiosity about the great big world beyond her village. One morning, Mia awoke not to the cheerful chirping of birds, but to the soft pitter-patter of raindrops against her window pane. She looked out, and the sky, usually so bright and welcoming, had turned a somber shade of grey. A little wave of sadness washed over her. Today was the day she had planned to run through the meadows and build flower crowns with her best friend, Lily. But the rain, it seemed, had different plans. Her shoulders slumped a little. With a small sigh, she clasped her tiny hands together, closed her eyes, and spoke in a quiet voice. "Dear God," she began, "I really, really wish the sun would come out today so I can play with Lily, ... But," she added, her voice softening, "if the rain is what the flowers and trees need, that's okay too. Just ... could you please help the sadness in my heart go away, okay?" She opened her eyes and looked back out the window. The rain was still falling, just as steadily as before. But something inside her felt different. The little grey cloud that had been hovering in her heart seemed to have lifted just a little. She felt a quiet sense of peace settle over her, a feeling lighter than before. That evening, after the rain had finally stopped, Mia wanted to cuddle with her most treasured companion, her little brown teddy bear, Mr. Fuzzy. He was soft and worn from years of hugs and adventures, but as she reached for him, her heart sank. The stitching on his shoulder had come undone, and one of his little fuzzy arms was hanging on by just a single thread. Tears welled up in Mia's eyes and began to trickle down her cheeks. "Oh dear," she whispered, her voice trembling as she clutched the bear close. "Mr. Fuzzy is broken." She closed her eyes tightly and prayed again. "Please help me fix him, will you?" Just a moment later, the door creaked open, and her mother walked in, her face warm and kind. "Mia, what's wrong, sweetheart? Why the tears?" she asked, sitting on the edge of the bed. "Mr. Fuzzy broke," Mia said, showing her mother the dangling arm. "But I prayed to God to help me." Her mother smiled gently, a knowing look in her eyes. "Well, sweetheart," she said softly, "sometimes God answers our prayers by sending people to help us." She reached for her sewing box, a little tin filled with colorful threads and shiny needles. With careful, loving stitches, she mended the teddy bear's arm until it was as good as new. Mia wiped her tears with the back of her hand, and a bright smile spread across her face. She hugged the newly repaired Mr. Fuzzy tightly. "Thank you, God," she whispered gratefully into his soft fur. "Thank you for hearing me." The following week, a new worry found its way into Mia's little world. Her beloved cat, a fluffy ginger fellow named Whiskers, had disappeared. He wasn't in his usual sunny spot by the window, nor was he curled up on her bed. Mia and her family searched everywhere. They called his name throughout the house, checked under every bush in the garden, and even walked up and down the street, hoping to see his familiar tail. But Whiskers was nowhere to be found. As evening fell, Mia's heart felt heavy with sadness. She knelt by her bed, the place where Whiskers often slept, and folded her hands. God, she prayed earnestly, I don't know where Whiskers is, but you know everything. Please, please protect him wherever he is and help him find his way back home. That night, Mia tossed and turned, her sleep troubled with worry for her missing friend. But when the first rays of morning light streamed through her window, she was woken by a faint, familiar sound. Meow. Her eyes snapped open. She scrambled to the window and pushed it open. And there, sitting on the windowsill as if he'd just been out for a stroll, was Whiskers. He was a little bit muddy and his fur was ruffled, but he was safe and sound. Mia let out a cry of joy and scooped him into a big, happy hug, not even caring about the mud. "Oh, Whiskers, you're back," she exclaimed, burying her face in his fur. "Thank you, God," she whispered, her heart overflowing with relief. "Thank you for bringing Whiskers back to me." One day at school, Mia found her close friend Lily crying quietly behind the big oak tree during recess. Mia's heart ached to see her so sad. She learned that Lily's family was moving to another city far, far away. The news felt like a stone in Mia's stomach. She was going to miss her friend so much. But this time, something had changed in Mia. She remembered her prayers, and she knew what to do. She wasn't just praying for herself anymore. She had learned to pray for someone else. That night, as she lay in bed, the soft moonlight filling her room, she spoke to God not with a request for herself, but with a plea for her friend. "Dear God," she prayed softly, "please help Lily to be happy in her new home. Please send her new friends who are kind and fun to play with, and help me to never, ever forget her." As she finished her prayer, she felt a gentle warmth spread through her chest, a peaceful feeling that was becoming so familiar. It was as if God Himself was whispering back to her on the moonbeams, saying, "I heard your prayers, little one. I am with you, and I am with Lily." The sadness of her friend leaving was still there, but it was now wrapped in a blanket of hope and peace. Years passed, the seasons changed, the village grew, and Mia grew up from a little girl into a young woman. But she never forgot the simple, heartfelt prayers she made as a child. She never forgot the feeling of peace that followed her rainy day wish, the joy of her mended teddy bear, or the overwhelming relief of her cat's return. She learned that prayer wasn't a magic wand. Sometimes God's answers were quick and clear, like a meow on the windowsill. Sometimes the answer was a loving person sent to help, like her mother with a sewing kit. And sometimes she had to wait, trusting that an answer was on its way, even if she couldn't see it yet. But through it all, every single time, she felt that warmth, that deep down certainty that God heard her. He was listening. Mia now understood a beautiful truth, a secret she carried in her heart always. She knew that prayer isn't about getting everything you want whenever you want it. It's something much more profound. It's the quiet, sacred moment when you open the door of your heart and let God in. It's a conversation, a connection, a promise that you are never, ever alone. And that knowledge, that simple, powerful faith was the greatest gift of all. Thank you so much for joining us for Mia's story today. We hope it brought a little warmth and light to your heart. If you enjoyed it, please consider giving us a thumbs up and subscribing to our channel for more uplifting stories. We'd love to have you as part of our community. Until next time, take care.